What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, still under the weather. Yay me, peak week. I'm on stage in 3 days and I have a sinus infection with allergies and all the fun stuff, which you can see all over me. You might hear me clearing throats and coughing and sniffling and all that good stuff. So figured I'd get the obvious out the way, but hope you guys are doing well today. Thanks for tuning into the video. We've got some clones that I'll definitely have in my rotation throughout the summer this year that I felt we could go ahead and talk about. Some channel favorites here. A couple that are going to be reach backs. Actually, one specific one that's going to be a reach back that I want to get back in the rotation this year that my wife's a big fan of. So, yep, we'll try to have links down below for all of them if you want to check them out. Of course, you don't have to buy anything to watch these videos, but let's dive into these 10. Stay tuned. Starting with a For Life keeper for me. For those of you that saw my Clones for Life video that I did, it is Khadlaj Island. They did a great job copying Le Beau Parfum. It's honestly not as cheap and synthetic smelling, but it's also not as strong either. Like, I don't know, it's kind of, which one do you prefer? Do you want more power? Or do you want the smoother one? This is the smoother one. That smells so good. Fruity, tropical, coconut water smell. A little green, powdery, sweet. Man, this is good stuff. I get about 6 hours out of this one. Could be some nose fatigue. It may be better than that. I get beast mode performance out of Le Beau Parfum. But this is a good one. I can't encourage you enough. Around, $34, $35 range from most places online. It's kind of a must grab for the summertime. I wanted to start us off with a bang with the one that 100% I can guarantee will be in some weekly rotations this summer, because I've been wearing it not in the summer, out the shower sporadically, because it's just that good. I love this fragrance. So we're starting off with a bang, in my opinion. This is one that I strongly encourage you to check out if you like the Le Beau DNA. It's Kadage Island. Now, this is one that the wife's a big fan of that I need to get back in the rotation. It is similar to, but not exactly, Aventus Cologne. Been a while. This is the reach back. It's Reyane Traditions Insurrection Sport. Yeah. Orange, ginger, a little spiced, more fresh and citrusy than anything else. You do get that Aventus type smell, just the fresher version of it, hence Aventus Cologne. It just smells really good. It's honestly, and this still blows my mind. I'll never forget when she told me this. When I let her check them out side by side, she prefers this to actual Aventus Cologne. I don't, but she does. But hey, I think she likes the simplicity of it more, because it is a more simplistic take on Aventus Cologne. It doesn't have as much depth and nuance, obviously not near the quality and performance, but man, for the money, for the $20 to $25 range that you're going to get this for, pretty hard to beat. I'm sure there's slightly more accurate clones out there, but for the money, $20 range, this is a great pickup. You can just spray away and refresh. You can bathe in this damn thing if you want. It's super inoffensive. It just smells incredible. I mean, let's bring back enjoying this one this summer. At least I'm going to try to. Maybe you might want to as well if you have a bottle. Again, from Reyane Tradition, this is Insurrection Sport. Let me get that to focus for you. There we go. What a very highly accurate clone. Can't touch the quality, but that tropical, citrus, apricot, fruity, kind of green, watery feel, it's all here. From Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill, which I do have a bottle of. It's my only bottle I have of Louis Vuitton fragrance. This is Lucianno's Coastal Breeze. This is good enough, guys. Honestly, I don't know if I would have got this first, if I would have that bottle of Pacific Chill. It's that good. This is one that I like to recommend. This is one that I like to go to. It's strictly a summer fragrance, as is Pacific Chill for me personally. I'm extremely seasonal. I think this is perfect for the summer. It screams summertime vibe, outdoors, in the sun, whether by the pool, by the beach, or just doing normal everyday things. It puts you in a good mood. It smells really good. It's fun and tropical, fruity, perfectly unisex. Everybody can enjoy this one. Average performance, nothing crazy beastly or super weak. It's kind of just right in the middle, and it's, around 40 bucks. Nothing crazy expensive. This is a really, really good clone that I've recommended many times, and we're doing it again here. It is from Lucianno. It focused for a moment, then it went away. Come on, meow. There we quit playing with me now. I'm determined to get this to focus. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna just do the focus on the actual screen and make it focus. There we go. Coastal Breeze. While there's more accurate clones out there, we have another Louis Vuitton clone here, like Sunset Swim from Lucianno, the brand we talked about in the previous section. Yeah, I have that one too, and it's probably a little bit more accurate, but the just fun freshness, airiness of this one, it's my favorite take on afternoon swim. It is Quatre in the North Stag line from Paris Corner. Love this fragrance. Super bright, fresh orange, mega fresh. The ginger brightens it up, doesn't make it spicy in any way. Super clean musk and broxen kind of smell. It's amazing. It's so fresh. So over the top fresh. It's just, God. Mandarin orange done right. Synthetic, don't get me wrong, but that does not take away the enjoyment in any way, shape, or form. Natural smelling fragrance doesn't always mean just better wearing experience. Hint, designers wouldn't sell if that was the case, right? Because most of those are pretty unnatural smelling. This, it's around 35, 40 bucks. And it's one that I strongly encourage. If you just want that over-the-top freshness, this is one of the freshest fragrances in my collection. And if you like orange, which is my favorite citrus note in fragrances, no secret for anybody that's been watching for a while, mango is my favorite fruity note, orange, specifically mandarin orange, my favorite citrus note. This has it in spades, and it's simplicity. It's the same. It's linear. It's start to finish the same fragrance. It just smells really, I mean, really good. Super good on a hot summer's day. From Paris Corner, we've got North Stag Quatre. Let's call it what it is. Everybody wants to talk about how the opening smells like Nautica Voyage. All right, it's Nautica Voyage with way more depth. How's that for a compromise for me, guys? Because yeah, there's a tie into Nautica Voyage, but it's so much deeper because of the ginger, if nothing else. It's got this green ginger spice accords that are not existent in Nautica Voyage, but it is Paris Corner's Mauge Moscow Mule. This is supposed to be a clone of Blue Moon Ginger Dash by Killian. This is so uplifting. Another average performer. Fresh. I would take this 10 out of 10 times over something like Nautica Voyage. Again, I'm not denying there's similarity in the opening to it. I know everybody says it, but all that spice, that ginger spice and the green element just jumps out at me with that watery, fresh aquatic, clean, musky, light floral. Like all the elements of both are there. It's really good. It's really good. I've put the stamp of approval on this one from the first time I smelled it. It's perfect for the summer. It's mega fresh. You'll notice that's the theme here. Mega fresh -1. We saved for the end. You gotta give me a moment to explain with the one I saved for last. Because some of you are gonna be like, what? You'll see. We're thinking outside the box here. But Moscow Mule smells great. It's Nautica Voyage evolved. How about that? It's a good one. Paris Corner's Moscow Mule. Time to get this in rotation. It starts off a little bit Le Beau Le Parfum, but it's mainly Paradise Garden. You get the green elements, kind of that raw ginger smell. Of course, that coconut water smell. It's from Lattafa. This is Najdia Intense. Really good performer. It has just gotten better over time. I only want to wear this one in the summer because it is a little bit fresher, I find, than actual Paradise Garden. I think Paradise Garden is even better for the spring, whereas this spring-summer, they both can go spring-summer. But something about this, because it's got a little bit of this going on in there, that pineapple smell, gives it more of a summertime tropical feel. It smells so freaking good. Great performance, too. This one's above average. Not a beast, but above average performer here. You can get this one for a really good price. Some of Lattafa's better work in recent memory as far as their fresher fragrances. Definitely one worth checking out. Now look, if you have Paradise Garden, it's redundant. You don't need it. If you want to spend a little more, get the original, sure. If you want to save a bit and get pretty much the same thing, this is the way to go this summer. Again, from Lattafa. Get it to focus. The constant battle of focus. There we go. It's going to focus. Najdia Intense. Now, this is supposed to be Torino 21. I find it's kind of a cross between Torino 21 and Renaissance from Xerjoff because the basil here smells more minty green than spicy green leaf. Paris Corner's Voux Zingy. This is a great fresh citrus, green, minty, lavender, soapy fragrance. Just clean, super inoffensive, soapy clean, aquatic. Now, that mintiness is a little bit of a toothpaste kind of thing, so just know it's a synthetic mintiness. But it just works. Soapy lavender, very watery, fresh citruses. So good, surprises me. Smells better every time I smell it, too. Perfect for the summertime. This is such a mega uplifting, high heat summer's day kind of fragrance. Another one kind of average to slightly above average performance and longevity, not blown anyone away in projection unless you want to dial the sprays up. But man, it's simple. It's to the point. It's kind of a cross between two of Xerjoff's most popular fresher fragrances. Even though it's supposed to be Torino 21, when you smell it, if you're familiar with both Renaissance and Torino 21, I don't know how you could really argue with me that it's got elements of both. It kind of smells like a cross between them, which I think's better, honestly. Kind of a hybrid of both. I think that works in its favor. Again, from Paris Corner is Voux Zingy. Watermelon Aquatic Woods Musk, monstrous performance that wears my nose out. Ahmed Maghribi, this is Kaaf. So fruitier than something like Percival and Mont Blanc Legend, but definitely in that Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce realm of profile. Like I said, very watermelon, fruity, aquatic. Great atomizer. Phenomenal performance. I do go nose blind to it. It's kind of an average performer as far as my nose can detect, but everyone else, when I did the review, I was like, guys, I have a feeling, because it starts off incredibly powerful, and then it starts to fade after about an hour. And I didn't think it was just the fragrance was getting weaker. I figured it was my nose, and everybody was letting me. I asked in the comments, is it a beast for you? Overwhelming majority said, yeah, it's a beast. You're getting nose fatigue. So I've kind of figured that was the case. 9 times out of 10, it's not the fragrance. It's usually us. You know, if 10,000 people have this bottle, it may affect 10,000 noses differently. You know, it's not going to be 10,000 bottles of the same batch all have some kind of issue from person to person. You know what I mean? It's so easy to just blame the fragrance. But yeah, I like it. I'm going to wear it. I find fresher than something like Percival, which I do wear Percival from time to time in the summer. That one I go crazy nose blind to as well. But this one, I don't know, something about that watermelon accord just does it for me. It gives it kind of that summery feel, you know? So I'm definitely going to get it in the rotation this year. I encourage you to do the same if you like the Fierce DNA. It's Ahmed Maghribi. This is Kaaf. Incredibly potent salt oak moss fragrance. Mega Mare. Lattafa Atlas. Nuclear. Crazy. Outrageous. Unnecessary beast mode performance. 2 sprays fills everything. 3 sprays, why are you doing that to yourself? 4 sprays, you're a crazy person. 5 sprays, we are not the same. What is wrong with you? Something's psychologically wrong. That's way too many. And some of you like 5, but man, I got to do at least 10. Yeah, because you done destroyed your nose. You can't even smell anything till you get to 10. Because, again, adjustable, adaptable. The human body, our sense of smell, it adjusts, right? So super saltwater aquatic, earthy green, woodsy, a lot of oak moss and sea salt. That's basically what I get. I don't really get anything else. There's other notes, but I might regret this, but it smells so good though. And look, at first it was a bit much. I was like, wow, I can't even wear this. It's too salty and strong. But after wearing it twice, it is like, all right, I adjusted. Had to acquire the taste for it, you know? You want people to smell you and you like salty fragrances. Guys, this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the weak fucks out there. You know, little bitches ain't wearing this fragrance. This, you got to say this one with your chest, all right? This is that kind of potency. And it's over the top salty on top of that. It's an interesting accord to be just so crazy dominant and powerful. Like, I don't know. For some, it might just be terrible. I've had people tell me olive juice instead of olive oil. Those of you who saw that. Hi, Buttercup, if you happen to see this. This fragrance, it's special to me. It's special. I honestly think it's more potent than actual Mega Mare. And Mega Mare is crazy strong. So, again, from Lattafa, not for the faint of heart, Atlas. Last but not least, you gotta give me a moment to explain. Now, some of you know when I show this, that the first time I smelled this, and I ended up doing a review after spending time with it, I said I could see this working in the summer. Well, summer is upon us, pretty much. And I'm going to give it a shot. It's so over-the-top pepperminty. Armaf Club de Nuit Lionheart Man, I think, can work in the summer. Lamal Elixir Clone. It's so minty fresh. I think this will be able to work. Not a lot of sprays, 3 to 5. I mean, it's still honey, sweet, little tobacco, ambery, tonka bean. It's all the elements, but crazy amount of peppermint that freshens it up just so much. It just smells so good. God, I love the way this smells. This is some of Armaf's best work. It's a big twist. Like, it's so much peppermint and powder. It's like peppermint powder at this point that it almost doesn't smell like Lamal Elixir enough because it's so much peppermint. So, again, this could be cloying, could be a little too much for some in the summer. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to be your guinea pig. So make sure you check out the weekly rotations when you see this one pop up. And you'll typically see at some point during the week, if I wear it, a shorts sin of the day video. And I usually follow up with the weekly rotation. So any of you that are like, oh, we need a performance update, when you see my sin of the day shorts videos, just watch the following weekly rotation. Whatever was in those shorts videos that week is always in the following weekly rotation. That's usually where I'll follow up if I'm not doing a full review, which kind of going rate for how I do things these days. But this, maybe not everybody would think of this. Most people would not think of this for summertime, but I just think it's so over the top minty that it works. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm going to be the guinea pig and find out. Do your own testing if you want. Armaf Club Dinwiddie Lionheart Man. Well, made it through. Only twice did I sneeze that I have to edit out. One time I had to cough really hard. So, yeah, fun being sick. So, like I said, not everybody knows that, I'm a competitive bodybuilder. What a shitty week to be sick. Absolutely awful. I've been sick all week after being in Louisiana for my brother's wedding the previous week. Just an odd combination timeline for this. Glad it's not the main show and it's the warm-up show, but fortunately it's not the kind of sick that's making me retain water. I'm still drying out and cutting down, and I'm where I need to be. It's just hurt my appetite, and it's a little miserable. But aside from that, we're going to be all right. We're going to give it our best. Wish me luck for anybody that cares. Anybody that wishes me ill, shame on you. That's sad. What the fuck are you watching me for anyway? But if you want to check any of these fragrances out, I'll have links down below through YouTube Shopping Network, Fragrance Net, Joma Shop, places like that, as well as we'll have fragrance buy links and so on. Aroma Concepts, perhaps, a few other places down in the video description. Again, if you want to check anything out, you don't have to buy nothing to watch these videos. I just appreciate you spending some of your day with me. So make sure to like and subscribe if you leave. We'll see you on the next one.